All right, Camp Anywheres. Here we are. We are again at the Park and Pack in Mohican Memorial Forest. So far, my favorite site has been you go up that trail, number 5. We have reserved number 6. It's Father's Day weekend. My whole family's out doing whatever they do, so I am doing what most fathers want to do, and I'm coming out to peace and quiet. So I got this place to myself for 2 days. I got a couple bags packed today. We're just getting set and getting them on now. But I'm taking an extra backpack. I'm gonna have to come back down. This is supposedly only a quarter mile up. Number 5 is only a quarter mile up. It's uphill, back downhill again, but isolated, very isolated. I just drove a couple miles down this dirt road. Well, I came from that way, but a couple miles down this dirt road and not very well kept road. I did find somebody's cache though. Let's see if I can flip this up. When I pulled in here, I noticed somebody cached some water here. There is the main trail here, and this trail is like, I think it's 25 miles if I remember correctly. So some backpackers must be planning on staying at number 5 or something and coming through here, but I'm not quite sure if they've already been through here. I guess they must have, because that one's half full and that one's empty. So I'm assuming they already passed through and they're gonna come pick these up. So it tells me if I'm walking this trail, I must probably do the same thing, because we might walk the trail tomorrow, to be honest with you, so we'll see. But alright, I gotta get my stuff together, get it all in here, and we're gonna head on down the trail. Okay, we are off. We're heading to number 6. We've done number 5. So far here we've camped number 1. We've seen 2 and 3. We've been in the camp but didn't camp there. We've done number 5 back here. We did number 7, which was all by itself last time, and now we're doing number 6. A month from now, we have number 5 reserved for 2 days. But anywho, off we go. So we found some blackberries. We're gonna stop, get a few, but it looks like this whole area I'm standing on, some prickers, it's full of them. So let's pick a couple ripe ones. We're back. Alright, we just pulled in number 6, explored around a little bit. The trail's right here. It's literally just, there's a split, like, I don't know, quarter mile up, but this is it. It's not too flat over there. It looks like most people tent there, but I feel like this is the flattest spot. We might be setting our tent up right here. It's yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. But alright, we gotta get to work because we gotta put the tent up, and then I'm going back down for the rest of my water. I mean, like right here is almost the flattest spot. We'll figure it out. If I have to move this wood, we will. But first I'm gonna get my bag hung up so I start pulling stuff out of it. And then I'm probably going to head back down the hill. There was all kinds of blueberries. Not blueberries, blackberries, sorry. Here, there's some right here. I got stuck on the trail because I couldn't stop eating these delicious little bastards. The ones that are ripe, at least. Look, there's more back here. Anyway, we'll save some for dessert later. But this whole trail is riddled with them, which is great. Little snacks. I'll go out and collect a bunch. Look at pretty little flowers. Not too buggy, but it is right now. Looks pretty overgrown if you guys haven't noticed. So I'm assuming once the wind dies down, and right there, it's a big thing of poison ivy crawling up that tree. So anytime I've ever gone to Mohican in the summer, I've gotten poison ivy. Right now we're wearing pants, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, all right. I'll show you guys a trick I learned that I love now, but You just take a piece of, you can tie any knot you want, but you just need a loop on one end and just a few feet. But take that bad boy, wrap it around. I like to get it up there as high as possible, but you just put it through the loop. I hope I'm not in the way there. Put it through the loop. We'll let that hang for a minute. Then here, I just found a piece of stick like so. And then I always get this part wrong, but I'll loop it, lift it, put it through, just like that. And then there's no knots tied, but the weight will hold it. Well, I did that wrong, but it's gonna hold it anyway, so don't worry. But then you take the arms to your bag. Booyah. Now it's up off the ground, not getting wet, and it's easier for me to go through. I don't have to bend over and hurt my back. You don't need that. But we're gonna go through our stuff now. I'll be back. All right, guys, camp is up. Tent's over there, fire pit's here. I'm not gonna have a fire until late. Maybe not even at all, I don't know. It's pretty freaking warm out here, but I love my little spot because I got a chair and 2 tables. I brought this table not knowing that there would be something to say, so it was a waste of energy really, but we're gonna go down now and get our other bag because I don't know how far away water source is from here, and by judging by the things in the parking lot, it looks like it's gonna be quite a distance. So I brought extra water, might go out and get more tomorrow. What I love about this site, it's like tucked in, easy to miss. I almost missed it walking by, but look at this. I got a beautiful the sun's gonna rise over here tomorrow, somewhere in here. But tonight, if it's clear, look at this. And it's so shady back in here. I'm gonna go get my other backpack, because in that backpack, there's a trail that goes back here. We're gonna go back here and hang the bear bag here in a little bit. But I'm gonna hang my hammock. I brought a hammock. Sometimes I try to sleep in a hammock, but it's supposed to get down to like 54. I didn't bring an underquilt for it, so not sure if I will try to sleep in it, but I'm sure I'm gonna fall asleep in it sometime this weekend. Like tomorrow, we're gonna get up, get breakfast, and we're going to go on a hike, go wander around. Anyway, I'm gonna go get that. I'll be back. So the truck's down that way. You just go down the hill, you can kind of see where those dead trees, or not dead trees, but pines are down there. That's about the truck, a little close to it. Then this is the trail, and if you just keep going, you don't really notice, like, oh wait, hold on, what's this? There it is. That's campsite. We could have been tucked in better, but that's the flattest spot, so we're keeping it. Anyway, I have yet to camp here. Every night that I've camped here, either coyotes, bobcats screaming, or something charged down the first night I was in site 5 over here, something charged down the hill. Could have been a deer just running from the street or something, I don't know. But it was pretty loud and big. But either way, point is, anytime I'm here, I see something or hear something or whatever. One of the little blackberries. One of the first videos too, I think it was the same night that something charged down. There's a growl in my video. It's nighttime. I'm hanging around the campfire. I didn't even hear it, but you can hear it on the video. So go back to Mohican, site 5, and you'll see it. Anyway, all right, we got backpack number 2 with more bottles of water. I have a what is it, Yeti? I got a Yeti full of water in the truck still. I think I got 2 1-liter bottles and 2 750-liter bottles. Plus what's in the truck, that piece in the truck. Then, worst case scenario, we're not far from town, so tomorrow I'll probably cruise into town and fill up some waters and buy a couple new water bottles. But we'll be all right. I do have the filter, but not sure that there's any water sources nearby. We're gonna get the hammock and a few other things set up. And here, I brought this because it might rain tonight. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I want to set up a tarp. I got some tarp poles, make a little tarp shelter so that we can stay dry. Anywho, here we go. All right, guys. I haven't been videoing much because I've actually been on TikTok. That's not a very flattering name, is it? But anyway, I've been on TikTok. We hung our hammock. I'll show you here a little bit. We made dinner. I made Korean barbecue spam with Knorr's fried rice and chicken. Excuse me. In a hot sauce packet. Pretty delicious actually. Now I'm stuffed, that's why I got the video. But we gotta get this finished. Clean up. Go hang the bear bag. We're gonna hang out. And make our tent. Get our tent all made up. And then I don't even know if we're gonna have a fire tonight, but I might collect some firewood for tomorrow night. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. Trying to jam the rest of this food down our throat and relax. Our ODNR guy still hasn't showed up. It's about 7 o'clock. He usually comes a little earlier, but he might not come. Maybe he's got a day off. Maybe he's sick. We'll see. All right, guys, camp's all together. Got a bed made. We got our hammock over here, which we might take a little lay in now. And there's something in there. Oh, is it a deer? Anyway, we might lay in the hammock here a little bit, but that's nice to have. And we got our tent over here, and look, it came with 2 little tables. So we got a fire pit. I don't think I'm gonna have a fire tonight. I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed in a little bit here. But this is my little chill spot. Oh, I'll be here for 2 days. Something pretty big just went through there, but it like stopped. What the hell was that? And why did it stop? I don't know. That was kind of creepy though. Oop. It's right there. What are you, bro? It was right in that hole there. I watched it walk past. It's small. Raccoon, maybe? I can still hear it back in there. Maybe bobcat? I want to go out on the trail here and let's see if we pushed it out to the trail. Whatever it was, I think it was going down the trail. And then it ran through. I don't know, man. I don't know. I stood up to walk over to my tent, and something took off through the woods, or through the brush. Is that? Hold up. Is that a bunny? Was that what the fuck it was? That could have been what it was. That's a bunny, bro. Am I looking at a bunny? Yeah. It's so hard to see. It's getting dark. That for sure is a bunny. Ha! Oh, motherfucker. Almost gave me a heart attack. I guess we're camping in a bunny spot. He probably lives in there. Which means we'll probably hear the coyotes come right through camp. Little motherfucker gave me a heart attack though. So I know I got bunnies at camp. Alright guys, Bear bag's been hung. It's about 9:10. Everything's set up. I got the I'm so tired and stoned. I don't even know what I was about to say. But I'm going to bed. It's been a long week. I think Tom's gonna come tomorrow, and we might go to the fire tower. There's a waterfall hike down that way. There's a covered bridge. We're gonna go wander around and look at some stuff. We'll take you guys with us, but we'll see you in the morning. I'll probably be up at 6. My plan is I'm gonna try to get up like at 6 a.m. As soon as the birds start chirping at like 5:30, grab my chair, go get the thing, my bear bag, make some coffee, take it out here on the trail, because I think the sun's gonna come up right behind you there, which I'll be sitting, if I sit on the trail, I should be able to watch the sun come up real nice. But we'll take you with us, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, campers. It's about 5:30 in the morning. We're gonna get up and see if we're gonna watch the sun come up. I didn't want to get up, but the birds wanted me to get up. You hear this? This started about 5 a.m., maybe even earlier. There's just so many of them. They were just flying over my tent. In the middle of the night, we heard some pretty loud branch crashing, snapping from the same area all the way over to on my left over here. So something walks through here at night. Anyway, we gotta go because I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's go watch the sun come up. Here's what the sky looks like right now. A little bit cloudy. But pretty. It's pretty. But we are gonna go get our bear bag. We slept pretty good last night. There, look. My back. A little stiff. Anyway, I'm thinking the sun's coming from over there. We're not gonna be able to see it, so we'll have to get out on the trail. But we're gonna go trips through the dark back here to go get our bear bag. See if we can wake up some wildlife back here, huh? A little bit chilly this morning, but it's not bad. Spiderwebs. Oh, I definitely heard some big stuff walking through here last night. Well, maybe not this path. Chilly. I can see the bear bag from here. I don't know if you can. It's still hanging. So, I'm all out of breath right now. Look how pretty that is right. We were just gone for 2 minutes. I'll come back and that's what it looks like. But I'm gonna get some coffee going and we'll watch this happen. We'll be back. Guys, the sun just came up and the freaking clouds parted for it and we missed it. I mean, we're seeing it now, but I didn't get to see it pop over the trees. I was fucking around on Facebook talking to the old lady, TikToking, paying attention to the devil's world and not God's. But look at this though. The sky is clearing up. Looks like somebody hit it with some bass. Boom, 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 boom. And broke it all up. It's breaking up the band, bro. Look, the sun's hitting. It's getting warm. I love it. I loves it, you know. Okay, enough of that. Let's put you here. Let's get a little more of it. Let's just get a little more of it. Okay, that's enough. All right, campers. So this morning we went ahead because my head was touching. So we went ahead. We had just enough stakes to do what we did this morning. We found a stick that worked, and then we propped this up here because last night my forehead was touching the screen over there. So now it pops that up and out of the way. My feet touch, but that's okay. I'm out of stakes. I could use a stick probably. But yeah, we're gonna be a lot better tonight. But what we did while you guys were gone is we set up for the rain today. We're gonna have some afternoon rain, so we just made a tight ridge line, as you see. And then I brought these tent or tarp poles that I have. They're not too heavy. I only carried a 1/4 mile. So we put them in here and use stakes in the ground. I usually like to do 2, like one this way and one that way, and it makes it more stable and you can put more tension on it. But I only had 5 stakes left. 1 to do that. All my other stakes I forgot I gave. They're in Tom's tent, which he might be here this morning sometime, but he don't get up too early, so I'm not expecting him anytime now. Got this crease in the middle I don't like. I wish I could tighten that up, but it is what it is. I'm kind of hoping for a little rain, but look how clear blue it is right now. But my tarp is a little dirty, as you see. I laid it down under my tent when we went winter camping. It was raining. We showed up in the Allegheny. It's freaking pouring rain. And we have no choice. It's dark and pouring rain. We're in a brand new site and area. We've never tried camping before. And we're dispersed camping in this area. But anyway, it is literally pouring, and we had no choice but to set up in that pouring rain. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. Oh, I forgot. I've been TikTok live, and I just wanted to show you my setup and move along. But I was going to set you up like you're still on live. But anyway, we watched the sun come up today. It's now behind the trees finally, and it's going to stay behind there all day, so we'll be in shade. But we're all set up for rain. We didn't eat breakfast. We drank some coffee. We're getting battery charged back up here. And we're about to call and see what's going on with the youngin'. And then we're gonna get to put that in the sun. We're gonna get to hiking or going exploring this place. We'll be back. Okay guys, we buttoned up camp. I've got my small backpack on. All that's in it is my water filter, a couple empty water bottles, my poop shovel, and some bathroom hygiene products. But anyway, man, this phone sucks. This thing. Here, that's better. We are heading down the trail. We're gonna go down to the truck, and then we're gonna take the truck. I found a patch of blueberries this morning. I think I showed you guys, but they're blackberries with some. It is raining now. I was gonna put them in my oatmeal, but I didn't. It's really nice to walk the trail with a very light backpack like this. All my bottles are empty right now, but we just brought the Grail with us, and all the bottles we went through in water. And I'm gonna go down and fill up all the bottles, which I know will make it to the morning now because we just did it. I have a full bottle left still, 1 liter, and we'll leave the Grail full. So my Grail will be full. Here's where the split is. If you go that way, that's Camp 5. We'll be in that camp next month. We got that one for 2 days. But here's where it talks about you are viewing a salvage harvest. This area, forest area, was damaged by tornadoes and winds of over 105 miles an hour on June 13, 2022. The timber is being salvaged to produce wood products and minimize potential impacts on the rest of the forest due to insects, disease, and wildfires. That might be what's in the parking lot down here. If you get down to this parking lot, you'll see that there's a pile of wood somebody left there. And there's also 2 collapsible jugs of water. One's half full and the other one's empty. So I wonder if that's the forest workers. But this path that I'm on right now is part of a larger path. The Mohican Trail is like 25 miles or something like that. And over here in the Memorial Forest, it's like a 13-mile loop, I think, if I'm correct. And anyway, you could connect the two for the 25-mile loop. This part of it is more of an equestrian trail for horses, and then the other part is more of a mountain bike area. But this part, ooh, we just missed something running into the weeds right there. Maybe we'll catch it up here. Yeah, it's raining a little bit right now. Something went in right there. And it's early still. I think it's like 9 or 9:30. And look at that. That looks like rain. I'll probably definitely get wet, and I should have brought my little poncho. But it's gonna be all right. Yeah, there used to be a couple more camps in here, but this whole area got leveled by a tornado. That's why you don't see any trees up in here. And then I'm pretty sure it has a beetle problem if you look at all this. This is what they were talking about reforesting, trying to get ahead of the beetles. But anyway, we're almost down to the truck. That's how close the truck is. Only problem is it's all uphill when you go back. But that's alright. We're only carrying water this time. And then when we leave, we'll be carrying... I'll have to make 2 trips out because I got 2 backpacks, and I don't know, I might just carry one and have one on my back. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel, but here's the road down here. Less than 10 minutes. Oh, there is another car down here, so I'm going to assume those are the people that are staying in campsite number 5. They weren't here last night. They must have either got here early this morning or late last night. But okay, we're gonna get in the truck and figure out what's next. I'll be back. Well guys, bad news. So I went down to my truck to go to the covered bridge where there's water and get filter some water, and then go on a hike, and and then got in the truck. It wouldn't start. I thought the battery was dead, but I got plenty of spark, and I got a jumper, and it wasn't doing anything. I get no click, no nothing. So it sounds like a starter or electric issue. Can't find a fuse. That's wrong. I can't get to my starter because I have to take a tire and the wheel well off to get to the damn starter on this thing. I just changed the starter not that long ago, so I don't think it's that, but it is possible. So anywho, I have no choice but to sit here and wait till my son gets here. He's gonna bring some of my tools. He works until 2. He lives an hour away. That's like 3 or 4 hours from now right now. But anyway, so now my thought is, even if I get this thing started, I'm out of here. I gotta rush home and get it where I can work on it. And I don't think I'm gonna get it started. I think we're gonna tow, and that sucks, but he's gonna bring it out. We're gonna try to get to the starter. I'm gonna see. But I might just go home with my son tonight and get on the internet and make some phone calls and try to arrange for the tow to a mechanic near here. And hopefully it isn't an arm and a leg to fix the problem. But so there was a guy. We met a guy named Eric. So Eric, if you're watching this, thank you. He helped me charge because my starter, my jumper was dead. You need at least 50% battery to jump, and it didn't have that. It had 35. So we hung out and smoked one, and he charged it. We smoked a lot of them. The guy had some moon rocks. But anyway, we charged the thing up, and it didn't work. Nothing happened. I tried to reset the computer. I'm disconnecting the battery because he has a socket set, but it's a limited tool. So anyway, we are cutting it short. I'm going to break down camp because if I get this thing started, I just got to get out of here. So, and that works out for Eric because he was sleeping on a mattress on top of his car. And he's got mine reserved for tomorrow when I leave. So, anywho, I'm gonna go break down camp and go sit in my chair down there and wait for my son. Alright guys, time's up at camp. We got a whole bunch of firewood for Steve there. Both of our backpacks are loaded. I'm gonna have to carry two. I carried one at a time up here, but that was because the one had all my tent and all my setup in it, and then I got all set up, and the other one had extra water in it. But this time I put some of the stuff that's in there because I thought I had water down there. Anyway, here's our camp. Now that it's all gone, left it better than we got it. Picked up a little garbage again. This is where the hammock was. Bear bag was back there. We hung our bag there. Tent was right here. Everything's out. Time to go sit by the truck. All right, so here's the good news and the bad news. The bad news is I'm almost positive it's my starter. The good news is I called Mansfield, which is about 35 minutes away from here, and they have the starter and it's still under warranty. So we are going to pop off my wheel well when Tom gets here with my tools, and we are going to mess around with that starter. And at this point, we're most likely going to pull the damn starter off, put the starter back on. I'll put a new one on. It's under warranty now. There's no reason not to at this point. So if I have to get to this starter, the hardest part is getting to it. Getting it off, it's whatever. So once I'm already in there, I'm just going to replace it. So that could take the rest of the day. He won't be here till like 4 o'clock. That can take the rest of the day, and I haven't figured out yet if I'm going to pop the tent up down there in the parking lot and stay for the night, finish it in the morning, or go home with Tom and come back here in the morning. We will see. So this video is not completely done yet, but this campsite is. We're going to start heading down so that Eric can start bringing his stuff up here. See you down there. All right, camp anywheres. What an interesting day that was. So we did end up fixing it. My son came all the way up, took him forever. He didn't get here until, I don't know, 5, something like that. It's now like 7, and we're on our way home. What it was my starter came unplugged. When I put a new one in like 8 months ago, the clip broke, but it fit on real snug, so I was like, screw it. Not so snug anymore. The thing slipped off when I was going down the bumpy road to get there. Luckily, that's all it was, though. The starter is on warranty. I did find where they had one near me, and we were going to go get a new one. So I got into it, and I realized the damn thing's unplugged. Just plugged it back in. Just put everything together so I can get home. Now, at home, we're going to figure out a way to either jimmy rig that or we're going to rewire a new clip. But yeah, I broke the clip. Good news is, I'm not paying a ton of money. Bad news is, I still have to work on the car. We just passed the police officer. I need to get off my phone. We'll talk to you soon. But that's it. Video's over. Car's fixed. We're on our way home. We cut off night 2. let the guy who was sleeping on his car in the parking lot, who I hung out with all day long, which was, defeats the purpose of why I came out here. Anyway, nice enough guy. He took the spot. He'll be there for the next 6. He's there till Thursday now, so he was happy about that. Plus, I helped him get registered for site number 7 for the next few days after that. And then on the 1st of the month, he's going straight to Jesse Owens. So, lucky him, he met me, and lucky me, I had someone to help me fucking figure this out. But anyway, next time, in 2 weeks, we'll be going on the 4th of July from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We're going to go to West Virginia. We'll take you guys with us. By then, I'll have this started fixed. That shouldn't happen again. Peace out, anyway.